What up, lovely people? I hope you all are doing well. I just wanted to jump in real quick because it was put on my spirit as I was doing some work. I watched the replay of Sarah Jakes Roberts, where she spoke yesterday at the Potter's house, and let me tell you, my life was changed. I mean, my life has always changed when I see something inspiring or hear something that's amazing, but there is a lot. There's a lot that you all don't know about me, but one thing I'll be totally transparent about is I had what I call imposter syndrome. And what that meant for me was I had all of these amazing ideas. When it comes to ideas, you're not going to outthink me. I promise you. I brain full of ideas, strategies, and I didn't take action. Let me break it down for you just a little bit. Some of the ideas that I would have would be so awesome, and I'd want them to be so perfect that I didn't take any action. And it's from courses. I have some courses that I had for 3 years. They're being released. October 2nd, my first course is coming out. My programs, I've had programs that I've wanted to run for years and I just never did it. Y'all, I got a podcast. A lot of people don't even know I have a podcast. Why? Because I kept coming up with new ideas and not talking about the podcast. And so this morning when I reached out to my admin and I said, do we have any of the podcasts? She's like, yeah, they're all sitting there. They're just waiting on you. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. And I've had people reach out to me and say, where are the podcasts that we did? Are you ever going to release those? I have a website, landing pages, events. Oh, don't get me started on events. There is so much out there that I just didn't do. And some of it, most of it, majority of it was because my mind had moved on to the next idea. What is the next idea? What is the next thing we're moving into? And then others of them was because I have really good, I'm talking about close friends. They had the same idea and they ran with it. They didn't even know I was thinking about this stuff. Like, because we don't share a lot of the stuff that we do because we just want to talk about uplifting each other. And one day I shared with one of my friends, yeah, that's a great idea. I had that same idea a long time ago, and I'm just not going to do it because you're doing it. Man, when I say she could have snatched my soul through that phone or through that conversation. And the point was, why? Why are you not going to put it out there? Because somebody else did it first? Listen, if that were the case, we'd be driving one brand of car. If that were the case, we wouldn't have this fight over Android or iPhone. iPhone's better. If that were the case, we wouldn't have options. Your people are your people. Go and produce and put it out there. And so I want to encourage you. I'm sharing this from transparency because I understand what some of you are going through. Some of you are fearing just picking up the phone and doing the work. My issue was never the fear of doing it. My issue was I think too much. I thought too much. And because I kept thinking and thinking and thinking, someone else had did what I was thinking. And then I would get in my head and say, well, can't do it now because somebody else did it first. But that's not what we were designed to do. If God gave you an idea, he gave you a vision. As Sarah said it so beautifully, as Pastor Jakes said it so beautifully, Pastor Sarah Jakes Roberts said it, if he gave you the vision, you have to go do it. There is someone waiting to hear your voice and someone's life that is going to be changed from hearing your voice. Stop hiding behind the shadows of what someone else is doing. And I'm always going to pump my friends up. I'm always going to encourage them. I'm always going to push them. And then I have to walk in what God had given me and stop being afraid of being amazing. So I'm done overthinking. You will see my podcast. You will see my landing page. You will see my courses. You're going to see a lot. This brain of mine has been holding a lot. And it's been overthinking. Now the time for overthinking is over. And the time for doing is